with Bloodborne. It's action game fans, not RPG fans. RPG fans were here for Dark Souls. They Bloodborne-ified this stupid series and just crapped it up. How was that guy? What? How much health does that guy have? Oh, these things are so... And enough with the screaming, too. As if they're not annoying enough to get the screaming on top of it. Ashen Estus Ring. There's another stupid thing. Ashen Estus Ring. As if magic isn't already garbage enough in this game. You have to put an additional ring, use up an additional slot. Like you've already you already sacrifice a bunch of health Estus to have that. And then you have to sacrifice a ring slot too? It's crapped up magic. Oh, the stupid dogs. Oh, that enemy hits them. Oh. Oh, this action. Warden Twin Blades. This is just so stupid. Here you go, little doofus. You can't even... What is this stupid running around? Just hit the thing. Oh, I have my shield out and he still hits me. Oh, good. Just hit this stupid thing. Just what the stupid. Like, that's not fun. That's just annoying. Any developer in the world can put this stupid thing that just jumps around like a jackrabbit 5 million miles an hour to make it harder. That is artificial difficulty. People talk about Dark Souls 2 artificial difficulty. There's your artificial difficulty. It's just stupid jumping around, garbage. Like, if I'm like at a boss, okay, fine. The boss, it's a one-time enemy. It has some does some special things. I'll put in the effort to have that fight. I mean, that doesn't mean any boss is good, but at least it makes sense. Okay, the boss is a specialty. He has specialty moves. You got to put in the extra effort to fight him. To have this stupid run-of-the-mill nothing dog that just bounces around and avoids your attack, it's just stupid. Oh, you gotta be real. Okay, I accidentally went 1 millimeter too far. Oh my goodness. Oh, but of course Dark Souls 2 is the only one that has gang things attack. I can't even see anything. Blocking my whole view. Shouldn't he? Why is he not staggering? Okay. 2 Titanite scale from him. This area is just so this is just so pathetic. This lame, pathetic starting area. It's like a little tutorial area. Really? You use a tutorial area twice? Although I guess they did in the first one, but at least that was a new idea. Like there was... Oh, I do pretty good damage with that. Also, the tutorial area in the first one is way more interesting than this lame-o Bloodborne cast-off. It's like, oh, we made this lame Bloodborne reject level. Oh, let's throw it into Dark Souls 3. I mean, it's obvious that's what they're doing. This is just... And they use it twice? I mean... Once! Okay, it's a tutorial area, whatever, but really? You're so proud of this pathetic level, you want to put it in twice? It's like, the thing is, like... it's just... And as if this wasn't bad enough, it actually gets worse. It actually gets dumber. I wonder if you can... Oh yeah, you can summon here, because... I wonder if you can summon in the tutorial area. Oh no, probably not. Oh! I don't even know what to say. Oh, of course, there's another guy here. Ugh. Oh, that was good. What a moron. She just walked off the ledge. I've noticed they've definitely had a problem with that in all their games where their NPCs walk off the ledge. Which, I mean, I would have liked to fight her. And also, I don't know if they drop anything. That was the annoying thing, is if they drop something. Although usually you could load up. I think usually you can reload. Oh yeah, I know a good case of that was Bloodborne. Although it wasn't so much a dumb NPC, but you could knock off the guy on the tower in Old Yarnum. And he dropped something, and I can't remember what it is now, but if you reloaded, it would be back up there. Although I think there could be problems even with that. I think sometimes he could drop off the side and the item would catch on the side. But generally I think he could reload. But the thing about that though is, what if you're a new player and you don't know this stuff? I'm sure lots of people, or I know lots of people, knocked them off and then didn't know they could reload, and then I can't remember if you turn the game off and go to a different area if that item will always be there. But even if it is, you still don't necessarily know to even try that unless someone tells you it. Really, the item should just... Like, that's the thing, it obviously happens so often that they should have found it in testing, and the item should just appear there. I mean, they do that. Or it should just appear in your inventory. They do that with other items. Like in this game, they do that. It's just fighting these lame... Like, I really disagree with this idea that just retreading all these old ideas from the first game at the same time, it's almost like I have to blame the so-called fans also. People, they got a new, different experience with Dark Souls 2. There it was. They took a chance. They did something different. They tried it. They didn't take the easy way. They didn't just make Dark Souls 1.5. They made something totally different. But what do the fans... Well, I shouldn't say the fans. What did a certain segment of them unbelievable whiners do? They just bellyache and whine and make a huge deal of every little minor thing. And so I guess that's probably what you'd have to think that's somewhat the inspiration why they just do this retread. Oh, the fans didn't like trying something new. Let's just put the same stupid stuff in. Like, I'm not really big into this. I'm not huge into this nostalgia stuff. Like, that's not to say I don't experience nostalgia and it doesn't affect me and I don't enjoy it in some ways. But generally, when I like nostalgia type stuff, or something that you consider something like nostalgia, I like the idea, and then I like it done in a new way. Like, if I like Dark Souls, well, I don't even like... Wow, was that a mistake? One guy can take... So like 1,300 health down in 2 seconds? One basic guy like this? Wow, how much health would he have taken in New Game Plus 7? 4,000? Hidden blessing. But I don't like this nostalgia where you just make the same thing. Like, if I'm gonna say, oh, do Dark Souls 1 nostalgia, I say, oh, I like Sen's Fortress. Don't make things that are the same as Sen's Fortress. Make a new puzzle level. Or a new traps level, whatever you want to call it. Don't make the same traps. I've already played those traps. Don't make the same ones. Don't make, like, these callbacks to the exact same thing. I don't want that. I want a totally different style. Like, here, I would say, okay, you go back to the asylum in Dark Souls 1. That's what I would say is, okay, that's a neat idea, where you go back somewhere, or you go somewhere you weren't expecting. Now, don't make it that you go back to the start again. Make it something else. You do something else that's hidden. Don't just make it this plain, oh, we went back to the start the first time, let's go back to the start the second time. Here's the Swordmaster. Oh, that is such an ugly character creator. It's like they've gotten worse. It reminds me of Demon Souls character creator a bit. Or it just had this, like, real generic computer graphic look to it. Looks like some reject characters from, like, some old Jurassic Park game or something. Okay, so I'm not gonna be able to beat this guy, I don't think. I'll get the